Hello friends, hope you all are doing well. Today I'll be talking about a very special planet, an extreme outer planet called Pluto. We know that Uranus, Neptune and Pluto, these three extreme outer planets are taken into consideration for prediction mainly in Western astrology. But friends, today many Vedic astrologers also they take into consideration the energy of these three extreme outer planets for making predictions and for understanding, the whole dynamics of a birth chart. Friends, I personally also believe that Uranus, Neptune and Pluto, these three extreme outer planets are also very important, and we need to look at how they influence the life of the native. So friends, today is the day for Pluto. So we will talk about Pluto. Do subscribe to my channel, and if you want consultation, my number is there in the video description. So friends, Pluto is actually, considered to be the planet of transformation, the planet of death, rebirth, regeneration, transmutation, transformation, metamorphosis, the planet of change. Yes. Now friends, so Pluto is why associated with the Scorpio energy, and Pluto is also believed to rule the sign of Scorpio. And because Scorpio, friends, we know that this zodiac sign is so much connected to transformation of any type, whether it is sexual, whether it is mental, whether it is physical, whether it is spiritual, emotional. So any kind of transformation is associated with Scorpio. So Pluto is believed to rule this zodiac sign of Scorpio, or it is the sign which is assigned to Pluto, Scorpio. And that is why because Scorpio is also the sign which is ruled by the planet Mars. So that is why sometimes Pluto is also considered to have a lot of Martian energy in it. Yes friends, so Martian energy, that is why Pluto is the planet also of energy, vitality also, but a very different kind of energy Pluto has. Yes, because again it is ruled by, the sign it rules is Scorpio. A very different energy Pluto has. Its intensity is very different. Rather, I would say it's very deep, because Scorpio shows depth. So friends, Pluto is actually the planet which shows that one has to undergo, wherever Pluto is placed in your chart, definitely you have undergone, yes, some kind of pain or trauma, and then finally you have evolved from that situation, and there has been a subsequent transformation in your life. It could be in any sphere, yes, and definitely it will depend on the house in which Pluto is placed. So friends, also look at the house. Where is Pluto placed in your chart, friends? Say, first let us talk about the ascendant, the first house. Say if Pluto is there in the first house. Friends, in this video, I'll be talking in detail about Pluto in the first house and Pluto in the 12th house. I'll be mainly talking about these two houses in detail, but I will also be, talking in brief about the other house placements of Pluto as well. Now, friends, say Pluto is, on your ascendant, or Pluto is conjunct your ascendant. That is, it is in some kind of conjunction with your ascendant. You look at the degrees at which you have the ascendant or the ascendant sign. And if Pluto is forming sort of conjunction, if it is a close conjunction, sometimes it may be a 1 degree difference, less than 1 degree difference also, then we will say that the conjunction is very close. So friends, ascendant of the first house is the house of your health. Yes, and so if Pluto is so close, friends, sometimes it is also seen that there is a very small difference in degree, 1 degree or 2 degrees difference, but Pluto has just fallen in the 12th house. That also happens sometimes. So friends, please look at your KP chart. You know, from the KP chart, you will get your KP chart from astrosage.com. So friends, please go to that website. You get your KP chart, and there you will come to know Pluto exactly it is falling in which house. Sometimes it is just in the 12th house, but very close to your ascendant. Then also we will say that the Pluto is in conjunction with your ascendant. Then what is the difference, friends, between Pluto in the 1st house and Pluto in the 12th house? Now friends, if Pluto is in the 1st house, or if Pluto is in the 12th house and in conjunction with the ascendant, then also the results will be to some extent similar, because after all Pluto is forming a conjunction with the ascendant, that is the 1st house. So you will experience similar results. The difference will be definitely there. What is that difference? That is, Pluto signifies, friends, the ability to delve deep into things, because Pluto signifies the underworld. Yes, it is the underworld. Pluto is also, friends, considered to symbolize the phoenix rising from the ashes, the image of the phoenix. Yes, that mythical bird. Yes, friends, rising from the ashes. That image is associated with Pluto. So Pluto signifies regeneration, rebirth, total transformation. Now you are like, it's a sort of resurrection. Now you're rising from the ashes, from the death. That death need not be a physical death only. It could be the death of some problem. It could be the death of, or the end of a chapter in your life. And now you are rising from it. You're emerging from it stronger. Now you have become someone who's stronger, someone who's more intuitive, someone who's more in control of maybe yourself and your surroundings. Because Pluto also shows power. Pluto is the planet that signifies power and control. But friends, when you have Pluto on the ascendant, that means you are somebody who can see through anyone. You have that ability. Pluto is the underworld, that deep underworld. So you can see through, because that, that trait, Pluto will grant that trait to your personality, to your identity, and you will be able to see through things, see through people, see through events, circumstances, ideas. You can see through everything. And because it is in the, if Pluto is on the ascendant, in conjunction with the ascendant, and if Pluto is in the 1st house, if this conjunction is within 10 degrees, friends, it will be very effective. The closer, the stronger. Now, if it is in the 1st house, then it will be like you'll be more aware of it, because 1st house is the house of the conscious self. You'll be more aware of this power that you have, or this gift that you possess. But friends, if Pluto is in the, say it is in the 12th house, but it is in close conjunction with the ascendant, or in some conjunction with the ascendant, then what will happen, friends? You will be like, it will be there, that power you have, but then it will be there at the subconscious level. At the subconscious level of the mind, it will be at that level. Something which is there at the subconscious level of the mind, we are not totally unaware of it. You will be somewhat aware of it, that yes, I don't know, I could see through it, yes. Oh my God, I'm intuitive. Maybe you will say such things to yourself. If this will happen if Pluto is in the 12th house and conjunct the ascendant. Even people, even people will not be so well aware of this psychic ability that you have. They may not be so aware. Why, friends? Because 12th house is the house of the hidden self. It is the unconscious self, you can say, or the subconscious self. It is the self which is hidden. And friends, actually, everything about the self that is hidden, that is signified by the 12th house. And friends, 12th house, if the first house is the self, the 12th house is also the collective. Yes, that is the community at large. And so if the first house is the conscious self, the 12th house can also represent the collective subconscious, or the collective unconscious, or the collective subconscious. And your hidden self, that has merged with the collective subconscious. So friends, this ability that you may have, the ability to see through things, the ability to delve deep into anything, and to get to the root of anything, because that's Scorpio energy. So, but it may be a hidden ability that you have if Pluto is in the 12th house. Now friends, you need to use this ability for the benefit of your own self and also for the benefit of others. That is why if you have Pluto conjunct the Ascendant, or if you have Pluto in the 12th house, very close to in some conjunction with the Ascendant, but it is falling in the 12th house, then such people, they can become very good astrologers, fortune tellers, soothsayers, clairvoyants, psychics. They can be very good therapists, psychologists. They can be very good counselors. So you can do that. You can help people also to come out of a problem, because you have that ability to know why they are suffering. And you have this, because of the placement of Pluto in your chart, now you have this innate ability to help them come out of that situation. So you can follow any of these professions, and you can or you may do that. You may just try to help people come out of their state of trauma. Yes, because you know how to deal with such how to deal with such problems. That is, when someone is going through any kind of trauma, when someone needs help, then you will definitely be able to help them, because you can see through things. Now friends, this ability may also be manipulated by some natives. They have this ability to see through things or a situation. They can manipulate this ability also to control things. Some natives, they do that because they have this psychic, intuitive, and this they have this ability to delve deep into things and to kind of see things, and they can because Pluto, friends, Pluto makes you someone who is who can go through a lot of pain also for the sake of transformation. That ability to withstand any kind of challenge you have. So because you have this ability, you should not misuse it to manipulate others in order to gain power. Yes friends, Pluto symbolizes power also. That is why Pluto is considered to be comfortable also in the zodiac sign called Leo. Pluto is comfortable in Leo because Leo also signifies power, authority. Leo also has that energy to withstand challenges, to endure, everything, all kinds of challenges. And Leo is not afraid. Leo is very brave. And it shows power. So that is why Pluto is also comfortable in Leo. But friends, you should never misuse this wonderful ability that you have to, to kind of, understand how things, something may appear to be, something may appear to be very normal on the surface. I'm just giving you an example. And nobody will be able to detect that yes, there is that there is anything wrong with it. They will think, okay, it's a normal thing. But people who have Pluto on the ascendant, whether it is in the 1st house or 12th house, they know that it is not normal. Because Pluto is a very, you can say it is also associated with the primal urges, friends. And I will go to that Scorpio energy and the sexual energy, sexual transformation. I will go to that soon. So Pluto can, Pluto gives you the ability to go to the root of any situation. Like everyone will think, those who do not have Pluto on the ascendant, or maybe when you have Pluto conjunct the moon also, then also you can be very intuitive. So otherwise, if their major planets are not influenced by Pluto, they may not be able to, they will think, okay, they will think everything is fine. I mean, I'm just giving you an example. But you will know, and those who have a strong Pluto, they know that things are not normal. They appear to be normal on the surface, but something somewhere is wrong. So supposing you go to someone's house, or maybe like you meet someone, suddenly you meet somebody, maybe a stranger, you come across a stranger somewhere, maybe while traveling, or you have a strong Pluto, you will know that you will get vibes actually. That maybe you had a conversation, the person left, and maybe the person also, maybe eventually he will forget about you. But if you have a strong Pluto, and if you have noticed something, or if you have felt that yes, there is something which was out of place, you will immediately, like, you will go back and you will go back home, and you will be able to feel that so strongly that yes, I had a conversation, I met somebody, but something was out of place. Like, you have that ability, and so you will be careful then. So this is a great ability. I mean, you are so intuitive, and you are so, like, I mean, you are able to sense things. You are able to that is why you can become a very successful clairvoyant, a very successful even astrologer or tarot card reader, because you get vibes. You go to a certain place and you get certain vibes. This happens when you have a very strong Pluto. This will also happen if Pluto is very close to Ketu, because Ketu is also the planet of intuition, friends. And moon, Ketu is the south node, Rahu is the north node. So if Pluto is close to Ketu, if Pluto is close to your moon, also it may happen. Definitely. Now friends, so we need to use this energy that we have to get to the root of things. And friends, Pluto is connected to the primal urge also that is there in man. So that is why the Scorpio energy is connected to Pluto. That is the sexual energy also. Yes, the sexual energy. That is why Scorpio, the 8th house, Pluto is connected to 8th house matters. 8th house is also the house of sex, the house of any kind of transformation, mental, physical, spiritual, sexual. 8th house. So if Pluto is afflicted, friends, or in zodiac signs in which it is not comfortable, then it may happen, if Pluto is on the ascendant, that the person also has maybe the person has an uncontrollable sexual desire. Maybe the person wants to, go through that experience to maybe transform himself, or maybe the person thinks that I can only transform myself if I have this sort of sexual experience. But a certain sexual experience with your partner or with your spouse, yes, that is also again a very spiritual activity, because marriage is a spiritual institution, friends. So definitely the sexual interaction, or the sexual encounter between husband and wife, yes, or between two committed lovers who maybe see a future together, that sort of sexual encounter can be so rejuvenating. And friends, husband and wife, definitely it is they're connected so much to procreation, yes, and giving birth to a new life. So it is so spiritual, actually. It is so spiritual. So it is definitely, there is nothing wrong in thinking that yes, sexual encounter with my life partner, that will be a life-changing experience, and that will transform our lives. Definitely it will transform. But friends, if Pluto is a little weak or afflicted, then a person may be addicted to sex. That is also not good, friends. That is not good at all, actually. Addicted to sex, and also getting involved in illicit relationships, then friends, actually the planet Pluto, it is maybe on your ascendant, and it is conjunct the ascendant, whether it is in the 1st house or in the 12th house. Friends, in Nadi astrology, that is Bhrigunandi Nadi, friends, it is in this astrology, according to the school of astrology, even if a planet is in the 12th house, it will cast second aspect on the 1st house. Yes, so even if Pluto is in the 1st house, in the 12th house, and we believe that the second aspect is very strong. So friends, even if Pluto is in the 12th house, and even if there is no strong conjunction with the ascendant, never mind, but from the 12th house it will cast an aspect on the 1st house. 1st house is the house of your personality, identity. So friends, you will see that if Pluto is a little afflicted, if Pluto is in zodiac signs, it is not so comfortable. Like Pluto, friends, in Scorpio is considered to be powerful, but then you have to know how to use that Scorpio energy. Yes, you use that Scorpio energy in delving deep into the 8th house matters. 8th house is connected to astrology, to the occult sciences. Through such occult knowledge, you can transform other people's lives, even your own life. You need to use that 8th house energy in a positive and constructive way, friends. So that is what you have to remember. How you need to use that. If Pluto is in Scorpio, use it in a positive way. Don't, yes, sexual energy, definitely there's nothing wrong in having a healthy sexual relationship with one's spouse, and thinking of a family, and that is so beautiful. I mean, that is so spiritual. But otherwise, getting addicted to sex, then you are misusing actually the Pluto energy, which is there very close to your ascendant. You're misusing it then, friends. And then there will be repercussions, definitely. If you are using that innate ability that you have to see, that you have the ability to see through things and to see through people, you're using that energy in case if you're doing that to manipulate others for your own profit, for gaining power or money, then that is wrong, friends. That is not done. Then this energy, Pluto energy, which you have, which is such a strong and beautiful energy, it may backfire. It may backfire. So friends, Pluto in Virgo. Pluto in Virgo also is sometimes believed to give good results, but it will give you good results if you have this desire to transform your life and others' lives through your service, because it is in Virgo. Virgo is the sign which rules the 6th house in the natural zodiac, the house of service. So you need to, if Pluto is in Virgo, you should realize that yes, I need to serve other people. Wherever Pluto may be in your chart, yes, that I need to serve other people, and through that maybe I will also attain peace of mind, and my life also will in turn be transformed in a positive way if Pluto is in Virgo. Virgo is an energy which is so realistic, which is so organized, because Virgo is the sign of exaltation of Mercury. Mercury is a planet which pays attention to the minutest details, and Mercury gets exalted in Virgo. So people who have a strong Virgo, or maybe the Virgo ascendants, or people who have a moon in Virgo or even a sun in Virgo, they're very organized. They always have a plan. They never move ahead in life without a plan. They're so organized. And Pluto is actually something which demands transformation. So Pluto, when you have Pluto in Virgo, then it may make the native a little, you have to look at the house in which it is there. Yes, suppose you have Pluto in Virgo in the first house, then that means you're a Virgo ascendant. So you are very systematic, you're very organized. And Pluto, you have a plan, set plan, but Pluto is there. Pluto wants you to transform. So that may make the native a little uneasy. Oh my God, Virgo ascendants, they're so organized, they're so systematic, but Pluto is demanding transformation. So even you can also transform your life by being systematic and organized also. If you have a certain goal in mind, yes, you have a certain goal that I will be organized, I will do this, I have a certain direction in life, and I will move towards my goal every day in a very organized manner. But then I have a goal that I have to reach somewhere, and I have to transform myself, I have to attain my target, and then after I attain that target, I will also help others and try to, because Virgo, that means I'll try to serve others. Service, the whole, it is associated with the whole idea of service. I will try to serve others, help others. I will offer counsel. I will maybe I will teach others. It could be any kind of service. So whatever I can do, whatever is there in my capacity, maybe whether I'm a teacher, whether I'm an astrologer, I will do whatever I can to help others out. Then Pluto will, because you are transforming other people's lives also. That's what Pluto wants. So Pluto actually wants you to grow. Yes, grow. People sometimes think, oh my God, Pluto is the planet of death. It is not like that. It is so dark. It is not that, friends. Pluto wants you to actually face all challenges in life bravely, to face all challenges, to undergo pain so that you can grow, so that you can develop eventually into a strong and more balanced and successful human being. So without that transformation, unless and until you undergo that transformation, then you will not be able to fulfill the purpose of your life. Yes, friends. So Pluto wants you to change and transform for the better, for your betterment and also for the betterment of all those around you, or for the betterment of all those people who are in touch with you. Pluto wants you to transform even their lives for the better. Yes, and if it is in Virgo, definitely it wants you to be also a little selfless. You should have the desire to help others, serve others. Pluto in Leo, I told you, is comfortable. And friends, Pluto in Scorpio. So then what happens, friends? Definitely the person will be able to, because now Scorpio is again the sign which is ruled by Pluto. So there Pluto feels very comfortable. But as I told you, you need to use the Scorpio energy, because Pluto is in Scorpio and Pluto feels comfortable there. But you need to use the Scorpio energy, the 8th house energy, for your own spiritual growth and transformation. Yes, you need to use that in a positive way. Not because you have to plot a revenge against someone. Not because you are plotting something secretively against someone and you want to teach that person a lesson. No, do not misuse this wonderful gift that you have, friends. Now, friends, what results you can expect if Pluto is, in a particular house? Pluto in each of the zodiac signs, I will make a video on that later. Now, friends, let us look at Pluto in each of the houses. So, 1st house and 12th house, I just tried to, make you understand. The difference is that it will influence your personality. 1st house, you will be aware of this energy. You will be aware of this, ability, that's this psychic ability, this ability to, have in-depth knowledge of things. You'll be aware of that ability if it is in the 1st house, and others also will be aware. The moment you enter into a room, people, the moment they look into your eyes, they will be able to tell that yes, this person is different. I mean, they might also look upon it as intimidating, or they might be a little self-conscious in your presence. If you have Pluto in the 1st house, it is so evident that you are different. You are able to see through things. And if Pluto is in the 12th house, then you will have this innate ability, and this ability will be, mostly it will be hidden. And 12th house is the house of imagination, friends. So if Pluto is somehow falling in the 12th house, it can make a person a very good writer, artist. It can make a person a very good psychic, astrologer also. Even if Pluto is in the 1st house, then also these professions a person can pursue. But especially if it is in the 12th house, because 12th house is the house of imagination. So if it is in the 12th house, then definitely the person can be a very good writer or a very good artist. Yes, because imagination is the is the key to any kind of artistic